Yeah.
All right, what's in this podcast? Episode 64.
Episode
and this
64.
Was a special one. This was a special one. Let's get to the.
Let's pay some bills off for it.
Yeah, you know.
So, Flipside Lounge is a purpose-driven company that offers the market alcohol-free kava extract-infused products. Their brand and products offer a refuge for the soul and a reprieve from the stresses and anxiety from life. They provide impressive one-of-a-kind products containing the most potent bioavailable kava extract on the market. Their passion is their commitment to delivering value to the community by strictly sourcing from exceptional suppliers and their commitment to social responsibility.
Yeah. And Crook, what else you got to say about the wonderful Time Bomb drink?
Well, the bestseller Time Bomb is some of the best lemonade you will ever have. It's packed with extracts from kava plants, ginger, and organic cane sugar. Try it out.
I must say, man, the Time Bomb, when you're in the studio, perfect choice. Perfect choice.
Mm-hmm.
So, we got to introduce our special guest before we get into the first song. Please, Miss Jen, please introduce yourself to the crowd.
Hello, my name is Jennifer Wadiak. I'm a dentist in Fredericksburg. I've been practicing here for 22 years. And I was here to talk today about Invisalign and some options for orthodontics that are going to be your most aesthetic process to use, not having to go to your traditional brackets and wires braces.
Hey.
See, Kurt, we're moving on up, man. We're not just doing artists no more. We interviewing all types of people now, man. This is something like I think it's good for the community and for people of our fans to even get a good choice of different entrepreneurs and different people other than just the music. And that's why I'm glad we branched out. And I'm glad that you and Tate got a chance to meet each other.
Yeah, you're about to save my life.
I know.
Being honest because...
You gave me permission to talk about it because it's HIPAA.
During quarantine, I got kind of, things about to open up at, summertime. I wasn't working out, got me a little dad bod. She gonna save my teeth though.
Oh, we gonna get all
so
in
I keep my head above water.
We gonna get all in that.
We're gonna double take care of that because you're not gonna be able to snack with them in.
Ooh, double take.
So when we get there, so we're gonna fix both your problems.
Okay. I want to hear more about this. Let's get into the first song. EK, let's rock out, man. Let's get him in here.
What's the first song here?
Yeah, let's go Sicko Mode. This is an unreleased song. Shout out to Flacco Montana for this one.
Flacco Montana.
And let's open up the show, man.
I thought you were gonna say me.
What?
I thought you were gonna say me because I mixed it.
Dang.
Oh yeah, well, shout out to you.
Yo, you out here not giving people credit? Whoa.
I was saying, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But what was I about to say?
It's okay.
He was going sicko mode. That's crazy. He was real sick, yo.
He was savage, Mastermind.
No, I was just saying shout out to Flacco Montana because he was on the
We
song.
heard about him. Yeah, we heard that.
And then what else did I say after that?
That's it.
Not anything.
Oh, well, I was trying. Okay, look. I was trying to get to my next point of shouting out the rest of the people on the song. Y'all didn't give me that time. You see how they give me this hard time? All right, let's get into this song, man. Sicko Mode, man.
This song better be fire.
Shout out to Crook. Look how nicely mixed this song is. Nobody can do it better. The best of Virginia. You have it, Crook?
Yeah, why you do me like that?
Oh, sorry.
Seriously, you saying my song?
Here, you saying I'm ruin with these guys, man.
Seriously.
Bank teller how I empty the case. He be talking when I'm not in the place. When in person they got nothing to say. Stop the geek and put a hole in his face. I get anxious, I'ma pull up to date. Reva there, she finna blow you away. So the city know a younger no plate. Nina heavy, don't know how much she weigh. She so heavy and she deadly as Freddy. Krueger on me, how I bust your medulla. Ain't no shaking cause I'm holding it steady. Finna wet the pussy up like a scuba. Oh, cabrón. These bitches all call me guapo. I can never forget ratón. Watch your sepo que soy un matón. Take a shot, I feel like a ladrón. Bitch, I bone these hoes like garçon. And I'm all when I'm all alone. I'm the reincarnated Capone. Yeah, he ain't really want that pressure. He ain't wanna go to that measure. He don't wanna pull on that lever. He don't want your boy to get clever. He don't want your boy to get cheddar. Told him it's whatever. Yeah, had to get by the plug. You know I'm supplying the drugs. I don't want to get out no love. I just want to get out these dubs. Niggas be passing my hurt when it lead to aggression. Holding a gun nothing, the bullets, depression. Look, shoot at the mirror, it's time to go love this clip. Look, why his bitch gon' hold on my dick? Look, got balls in the palms, my kids in her hands. Full house, I'm Dan. These bitches be sleeping, supplying the Zan. Look, hold on, wait. Weigh out my plans. Balance your life, you stare at the beam. My youngest just sit there and scheme. Yeah, get out my way before he gon' set the screen. Yeah, Kyrie with my jersey untucked. Look, shooters not giving a fuck. I'm stepping on niggas while splitting my Dutch. While most these rappers is needing a crutch. Look.
Alrighty.
Yo, that was a nice noise.
Yeah, that was. It was like a perfect intro noise.
That was the Windows PC.
Let's get into this, man. I want to know more about the Invisalign and more about, what goes on to being a dentist and how did you become a dentist and things like that.
Not all heroes wear
Okay.
capes.
So I'll tell you the actual true story of how I became a dentist.
Okay, I'm interested.
So I practice with my husband.
Okay.
We've been married for just 28 years this month.
Hey!
Yeah.
Congratulations to that.
So
Shout love.
Yeah.
we met in undergraduate at Old Dominion,
ODU.
and he decided to go to dental school. Moved up to Richmond to VCU. We got married. I moved with him. I wanted to be a pediatrician.
Okay.
He started dental school. He was like, "This is great. You would love it. It's everything you'll be doing like in medical school. You should try it." And I told him, "Absolutely not. That's disgusting. I will not touch people's mouths." And we argued about it all the time, nonstop. I mean, and he said, he came home one day, he said, I talked to the dean, and he said, set up a meeting with them and just see what it's like. So I went, had the meeting with him. He had a little yellow piece of paper. He said, take this class, get this on your entrance exam, and apply. So because I was tired of hearing about it, I just applied, and then I got in, and then how do you turn that down?
Yeah,
So
right.
basically, I'm a dentist because I lost a fight.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
But that being said, I've really enjoyed being a dentist, especially in this community. It's a great community.
Right.
Owning my own business,
Yeah.
just having a lot of interaction with all different kinds of people and really feeling like I can make a difference in people's lives.
Right.
Invisalign is one thing because it's great. It gives people self-esteem. It's great for their smile. It helps their bite. But there's so many other things that we do. When you have someone come in pain or they're unhappy with the way something looks, and we can send them out the door better than when they came in, it's a win for everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, for sure. So I see you brought
I did. I brought props.
Okay.
So,
toolbox here.
yes. So for people who don't know what Invisalign is, and there are a lot of commercials about it, but basically it is an orthodontic system of clear aligners. So these are the actual aligners. So it looks like a little retainer. It fits over the teeth, and if you guys want to play with them, you can, just to see. But the way this works is we do a digital scan of your teeth, take some pictures, figure out what problems we're trying to correct, and that's sent to Invisalign, the corporation, along with my treatment plan. There's orthodontists that work there. We come up together with what we're going to do. They'll send me back a 3D model of your teeth, and then once I go through it, make sure I'm happy with the way it looks, they will fabricate however many sets of trays you're going to be in.
Wow.
You're going to wear these trays every day, all day. Take them out to eat, drink, brush, and floss. And every 2 weeks, you're going to put a new tray in. So each tray is progressively different than the other one based on how it works with the computer. And at the end, you get your nice smile just the way you want it.
Oh, wow. So this is like the alternative to like braces, basically.
Absolutely.
I had braces for a long, long time.
Which is exactly why I decided to go this route.
So are braces like, it's like no more braces anymore?
No, there's definitely things that you need braces for.
Yeah.
Invisalign can take care of a lot of different orthodontic concerns, but not everything.
Okay.
So that's still a reason to go into traditional braces.
Yeah.
Another reason is this is patient driven. So you really have to make a commitment that you're gonna wear them.
Yeah.
You're going to not lose them, wrap them in a napkin, throw them
Yeah.
away, wear them every day. Because if they're not in your mouth, they're not working.
Yeah.
Whereas if a parent brings a kid and they slap braces on them, as long as they bring them every 4 to 6 weeks to the orthodontist and get the wires bent, the teeth are going to move. So
Right,
this
yeah.
is where you really have to be committed to doing this.
Yeah, but I say them braces were a big commitment. I was only supposed to have them for 6 months, had them on for 5 years because I wouldn't pay it, you know. I was reckless, man.
What are you supposed to be doing?
Bubble gum, dog.
Yo, what?
Bubble gum and anything like gummy, you can't really have it braces.
Right.
So you definitely can't eat bubble gum with
So
this.
here's the great thing with Invisalign is you can take them out to eat and drink.
Mm-hmm.
So where you're not supposed to have popcorn
Yeah.
and sticky things,
Mm-hmm.
all of that. With braces, because you have to worry about popping your brackets and your wires off, you can pretty much
Yeah.
eat and drink whatever you want.
Okay.
Yeah, I was my dentist's favorite suspect.
I had spacers back in the day when I was like the things that kind of attached to the back.
Those are the worst.
Yeah, like when I had that, I kept it in my mouth forever because my mom just never took me back to the dentist. I kept,
Wait, what's a spacer?
it's like a thing that connects to the back of your back teeth.
Like
Well,
a
you can
headgear.
explain it.
A headgear.
Yeah.
I had one of those too, and I never
Yo,
wore it. So
what?
Yeah.
do as I say, not as I do.
I got so used to it, I forgot it was even in my mouth. And then when they took it out, I was like, oh man, this feels weird to actually not have nothing in my mouth like that.
Bro. So, I have questions here.
Yes.
I have
Okay.
dental questions.
Okay.
Yes.
You're about to get some Invisalign, aren't you?
You know, man, well, don't tell people.
Oh yeah, I got you.
But if you was wondering, right? If you were wondering when they started looking like this, just know where I went, okay?
Yep.
How important is flossing?
Okay.
I really
So-
want to know, man.
They say that if you are going to be stuck on a desert island and you can bring one thing to take care of your teeth, you should bring floss. Flossing is extremely important.
True.
So you brush your teeth and that's great. You get the fluoride from the toothpaste, but it's the floss. Most cavities happen between the teeth. So that's the only way to effectively really clean is to get in there and floss. So there's like this corny dental humor that says you only have to floss the teeth you want to keep. Yes, it's important. It's important.
I'm trying to keep with my teeth.
A fun fact is that only about 18% of the adult population actually floss on a regular basis.
Do you floss on a
I
regular
do.
basis?
I do. I also love my water pick.
Ooh.
I've tried to use. Some people say that those are damaging. I'm assuming that you don't. You obviously don't feel the
I
same
love my water
way.
pick. You just have to, you just don't want to like,
Go too hard.
yeah,
with
get too
it.
crazy
So
with it.
it's like a pick with water.
Yeah, it's like a little water gun, and it just
Wow.
shoots little pulses of jet water.
So anyone can get that?
Anyone can get that.
Oh, I didn't even
They
realize
sell them
that.
at your local.
I didn't even.
Your
They
local
even make
stores,
they make a
right?
cordless one, so
Yeah.
you can just
Wow.
water pick in the shower if you want.
Yeah.
Wow.
You can get one of those dental syringes too.
Yep.
If you want to baby steps your way up to it, those are cheap.
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Or you can go to Dr. Wadiak.
You can.
Yep.
You'll get a free little floss in your goodie bag when you
That's
leave.
probably-
That's mine. I've been using that too.
Right
I'm like,
there.
yo.
Trying to tell
So,
you.
oh, you don't have any floss on you, do you?
I don't have any floss.
Well, can you at least describe to us what's the proper way to floss?
So I don't get super picky with technique because honestly, the goal is just for people to get floss in their mouth.
Right.
The best way to do it is what we call a C technique, and that's the good old fashioned wrap the floss around your fingers, go up
And
between the
just-
teeth, and go a
Okay.
C to that side and a C to that side. Once again, if only 18% of the population is flossing on a regular basis, what percentage is actually doing it correct? So
Right.
anything is good as far as I'm concerned. Floss picks, which you can buy. Placker is my favorite.
Yeah.
I love those so much.
Yeah, that's what
This is my favorite brand, and you can get them at the dollar store, 50 for $1.
Yep.
And they're mint flavored.
Yes, and
Yes.
so you can floss, and they have a little pick on the end, so if you want to pick around, but
I always
I still don't
have
want-
to, because of this.
walk around and floss.
You keep one in the car,
I'm one of those
one in the
18%.
house.
There you go.
I'm proud of you.
Those are definitely the ones I use at home too.
So, electric toothbrush versus the regular manual toothbrush.
Okay, so electric toothbrush, I think, does a better job. The key for an electric toothbrush is you have to let it do the work for you. So a lot of times people get in there and try and brush against the electric toothbrush. Just get it in there, let it do its job, make sure you're hitting all the surfaces of the teeth. Most people will say once they use an electric toothbrush, if it breaks or they go on vacation without it or it's not charged and they use a regular manual toothbrush, they say they don't feel like their teeth are as clean. So I like an electric toothbrush. And I'm not too picky with the brand. You know, like your main brands, Oral-B, Sonicare, those work really good. Sonicare actually is an electric toothbrush that is hooked up to a water pick. So you can brush and water pick at the same time.
I seen that.
Yeah.
I seen that one day in a commercial. Yeah.
It's my new toothbrush. That's what I use.
So wait, you can. How does that work? You can brush.
It's got a toothbrush, and in the center of the toothbrush, there's a little hole that the water comes out of. So as you can either just water pick with it, or just brush, or you can brush and water pick at the same time.
What is
It's kinda
water?
dope.
What is water picking? Because I feel like I'm confused.
So water picking is you'll have a reservoir, and it'll come to either a tip or coming out of the toothbrush, and the water. If you think about like an electric super soaker, that's like where it kind of pulses out. That's what happens, and it's just a thin stream of water, and you can kind of hold the area between your teeth, like going in between the cracks. And that a lot of people do that instead of flossing.
I was going to
it's
say like
just
kind of like how you clean the when you do like the routine cleanup. Yeah.
But are you actually picking?
No.
So it's
no,
just water.
It's just water.
Oh,
There's
okay.
no
I was
there's no hook or pick or anything on it.
Got you. That's why I was very confused. I was very confused. All right.
Getting
Let's see what
Blastoised.
Right.
You said Blastoids?
Yeah.
It's a Pokemon.
Pokemon, yeah.
I was thinking of Jimmy Neutron, but hey, it put a smile on my face.
Yeah, all my
You feel me?
Yeah. I mean,
So, I want to know, what's the actual difference in between dentists? Because I mean, yeah, like obviously you gotta you got to get your schooling done and everything like that.
Yeah.
But what separates a dentist outside of obviously being
An
like
orthodontist versus
personable.
a dentist versus a dental hygienist.
yeah.
Is that the only real difference?
Are you looking just all right? So as far as school is concerned, it's very similar to medical school. You usually do 4 years of undergraduate, and then there's a list of requirements that you have to take regardless of your major. And then it's 4 years of dental school. And now more dentists are doing residencies. It wasn't as popular when I got out a long time ago, but you can either do a residency that just gives you, it's kind of considered like your 5th year of dental school where you're just doing more general dentistry, or you can specialize. And there's a lot of different dental specialties. Orthodontics is one that kind of ties into Invisalign. So your orthodontist is going to do your regular braces, any type of orthodontic care that you need. They'll also usually do a lot of Invisalign. Invisalign is not only for orthodontists. I'm a general dentist, but I've taken all of the coursework and the certification. I've done several hundred. I got certified in 2000, so I've been doing it for 21 years.
Okay.
Wow.
Then your other specialties, you have the endodontist, which is going to be your root canal specialist. If you need a root canal and your general dentist doesn't do it. You have oral surgeons. You have the periodontists who are going to take care of any type of gum disease or bone loss, things like that. You have pediatric dentists. So there are different specialties. There's actually a specialty even in oral pathology where basically you're diagnosing from biopsies oral cancer.
Oh, wow. That's just all you do?
That's all they do. Yeah, they look
They
at
just look
microscopes. They look at microscopes and figure out what you got going on.
A lot of different things people can get into.
Just with the teeth.
Yeah.
You know, you don't mind me asking, like, how you feel about people that travel like out of state to go get like a root canal done or something like that?
So.
Cause I know in like
that's what I'm getting at. Like,
Yeah.
could we be like Dr. Wadiak is the best dentist in Fredericksburg, or is that just like, is that not like kind of possible? Because the only thing that would separate you as a dentist would really be like the relationship between.
It's like ranking. You're trying to say?
Yeah,
like,
you know what I mean?
So the area, you've heard of Best of the Berg?
Yeah.
So they do that every year.
Yeah.
We've won the last 3 years in a row.
Oh wow! Hey.
Sorry.
That's how you do
Shameless
it.
plug in
Yeah.
And there's still another week to vote. So
You gotta flex. You gotta
get
flex.
on there
Yeah.
to
you
Best
can
of the
vote
Berg.
right now?
Yeah, you can vote
yeah.
for
Where
Best
do they
Dental
vote at?
Practice
Y'all gotta
and Best
vote.
Dentist.
Where do they go to vote
Where
at?
can you vote at?
It's Oh my gosh, it is through the Freelance Star. So I think
Okay,
if you go to fredericksburg.com and go to contests,
Okay.
Okay.
That's something I
a
wanna
lot of
get
different
into,
businesses
too.
are,
I'm sorry to cut
for
you
things.
off.
Oh no, go ahead.
Well, this one thing I wanted to get into is how did you end up becoming into your own business? What was the difference between going into, working for someone else, and what made you make the decision?
So when Derek and I, my husband and I, graduated from dental school, most people got out and got a job working for another dentist for a few years until they would either buy or start a practice.
Right.
It was pretty common that within 5 to so years, people would own their own practice. So we decided that we were going to do it completely different. Got out of school, we bought a practice here in Fredericksburg right off the bat and just said, jumping in with both feet, and we're going to make it happen.
Okay.
Took a lot of kind of crap from our faculty at the dental school. Is that you don't have any business opening a practice right out of school. I was like, well, whose fault is that? I mean, you're treating me, so if I don't know what I'm doing, you better.
Hey, we'll take the risk.
You got a couple months to
So in school,
get
they
it
don't
done.
teach you how to. They don't necessarily teach you how to run the business.
No, not at all.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
In fact, what has happened as a result of that, and it makes me sad for my profession, is huge corporations own the majority of dental offices. So you'll hear a lot of times it will look like it's a private office, but it's owned by one of the major dental groups that own offices, multiple offices in a city, in a state, and across the country. So you don't always know if you're going to a private practice dentist or if you're just going to a corporate dentist where the dentist is an employee. And I feel that has been a real downside for our profession. Most people coming out of dental school don't even ever think about the possibility that they would own their own business.
I almost be thinking sometimes like that's where like they almost like the government doesn't really want you to know that information, especially when you go to school, because they want to keep that from you, because owning your own business sometimes is the better route to go. You know what I mean? Like I feel like they want to make sure you don't learn that you just learn the skill so you can work for a company that's probably owned by them.
I've always said that the dental schools, I think it's their biggest failure. They don't teach
Business.
students coming in and business and just basic terminology.
Right.
What are insurance terms? There's so many different things that we've kind of had to learn as we've gone along. We've been very lucky. We have a great staff who are really knowledgeable and have really helped us a lot. But it's kind of almost cost prohibitive to own your own practice now. Dental school is ridiculously expensive compared to what it was when I went through. Students are coming out with anywhere between $250 and I've heard as high as $750,000 in debt, just in student debt. Now, how are you going to buy a
that's the
practice
other
then? So you just have to get a job and you end up just working for somebody else. You make a good living, but you're making somebody else who's never stepped foot in the practice a lot of money because they're taking a percent right off the top.
My mom was like, I can't keep paying for school if you don't know what you want to do.
Yeah, I looked at myself in the mirror. I said, "Whoa,
Yeah.
you don't know what you want to do, bro? All right."
It's-
Nobody was helping me. I said, "Whoa."
Because my mom was trying to get me out of paying student loans, so she was like, just try to pay it. But if you don't know what you want to do, I might as well just not pay that, because they're already trying to get you. She still has to pay her student loan. She got her PhD in psychology. So she still has to pay her student loan back. And she's almost falling. That's why she's trying to start her own business, falling into that same trap, because you're going to be paying that off forever. Get stuck in the real life.
See,
It's
I
almost
was
like a trap, man.
I was just extremely fortunate. I had to go that route with a student loan. I had parents and other people that just paid for my education and whatnot. So,
Yeah.
So I'm thankful for that.
I got them student loans. I got out of there quick though.
Yeah.
I did a year. I said, "Nobody, you're not gonna get me." Like, nobody.
Was it hard starting a business? Like, what were some of the ups and downs you went through?
So it definitely we bought an existing practice. There's two ways you can do this. You can buy a practice from somebody who's either retiring or relocating, doesn't want the practice anymore. So when you buy the practice, you're buying all of the equipment and everything that comes inside the actual dental practice. And you can't buy patients, like that's not a legal thing, but you are buying the access to those patient charts and to continue, if the patients want to be their dentist. So the other option is to do where you go out, you find a commercial space, you get with a dental dealer. They set you up with some chairs and equipment, and you just start from scratch.
Okay.
How much money do you think it would cost for both of those options?
So it's usually more expensive to start on your own from nothing,
Right.
because you're basically starting with empty walls inside of a commercial space. You have to pay for the build out. There's a lot of plumbing. It's expensive to build out a dental office, plus all of the equipment. And the sort of the downside to that also is probably the only patients you have at that point is your family, and they're not going to pay anyway because they're going to get the family discount.
Right.
So you have to build a practice. You have to be able to get people in your door. Where for us, where we bought a practice, we had patients, and most patients when you buy a practice think, well, I'll give them a shot. I'll go in there. I'll my next appointment, my cleaning scheduled. I'll go in there, see if I like them, and if I do, I'll stay. And if I don't, they'll go. But the majority of patients, if you're a decent person, a decent dentist, will stay. But sort of research shows that after 5 years, there's not a lot of difference as far as people who started from scratch versus bought an existing practice in what their sort of income and what their practices are doing. So it's just a matter of kind of, what do you want to do?
Right.
Right.
How do you even go about like buying an existing practice?
Well, it's been a long time since we've done it. And it was
You did it. I feel like that's not something
but
you
we
forget.
did this. Like, I didn't have a cell phone when we bought our practice.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
I got my first cell phone we did this old school.
Right.
There was the Journal of the American Dental Association, and in the back there were classified ads, and we knew the areas we wanted to look at. And there were you looked under Virginia.
Yeah.
We found Fredericksburg. It was a practice for sale. We called them, and that's how we did it.
So in an industry-specific publication, there was references to your future.
Right.
You just had to go looking for it.
Right.
Yep.
And now, if you were going to try and buy a practice if you go to, people will advertise at dental schools, they'll advertise on internet-based dental sites. You can also get a dental broker who helps buy. If they're like a real estate agent for offices, they'll help you sell your practice and help bring prospective dentists in to look at your practice, and then they're going to take a cut of the sale and the purchase. So it is really like a real estate agent as far as like placing you.
Okay.
They hustling money out here.
Yeah.
It's interesting how certain aspects of industries that seem unrelated can have so many correlations.
Yeah, for sure.
The audio engineering field, they did not teach us how to run a business. You want to go out and open your own studio? You need to learn accounting. You need to learn financing. You need to learn overhead. You need to learn cost versus expense. They taught us none of that in engineering programs.
Right.
Yeah.
So did you have to learn it on your own as well? So
A lot of it, we learned on our own, and then there were employees that were at the practice when we bought it. We have one who's still with us after all those years.
Wow.
She is one of our, people we couldn't do it without. And then just honestly, if I can just make a shout out to my staff, they are the reason why we are who we are. You, as a dentist, you are only as good as the person sitting next to you in the chair, and you can attest to that. I mean, you got to see my top assistant, Cassie, and she's great. She's
awesome.
She knows as much as I do. She can explain anything.
For sure.
Yeah, that's almost in our business. I'm only as great as Crook and him because they produce it.
Yo, you look pretty good, yo. you in good hands.
True, man.
See, I
the
knew
show,
I was gonna knock him
everything, man. Like, it's all about your team in business because you can have the vision. I think that's one of the things we talked about too, earlier is what's more important sometimes is it the creator or is the people that help take it off the ground? Because sometimes the creator, you probably seen them all over the place a lot of times. So, but they help, balance it out so we get everything done. I think that's a little bit what you were saying as well. So
you just have to always surround yourself with the right people, no matter what you're doing.
No matter what, yo.
Oh yeah.
But second song?
Yeah, second song. I still got a lot more questions.
We have a lot.
Come back. Yeah, definitely. We got any more ads we gotta get off? We
How
talking
about your promo code?
Oh yeah, the promo code.
Hey
Up in the
guys,
corner.
if you want to get
Some of that time bomb.
this guy right here.
You go to Flipside Lounge, enter promo code 540 local,
Yep.
Boom.
get 20% off.
Wait, hold on. You can just take this clip, right? And then just cut out my finger like this. Hold on.
Shout out to Common Chris, man. I can't wait till the next time I record. I'm trying to only drink them junks like most of the time when I'm like really just trying to be relaxed and chill, because they made me feel really good and relaxed and record. And that's it's almost my thing I have to record with. I have to have a time bomb next to it. It's like almost having the.
That's how you feel?
That's how you feel.
So you can't record out the mic. You can't record out the time bomb.
He said it's like having the mic.
Yeah, without the mic you can't record. Without the time bomb.
I don't think you're following where he just went.
You sound like a drug addict, yo. Like, whoa. You said in the process of me recording music, the time bomb.
Oh, I mean,
it's on the same stage here as the microphone.
Okay, all right. So, I see what you're saying.
The instruments.
I see what you're saying, but I'm just saying, like, it's one of the things that you need to have.
I feel you. That's your top. That's part of your top 10 essentials.
Like, you might need to have something to drink.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You might go to a Gatorade.
I'm a thirst. Definitely not.
What about?
Sorry, Gatorade.
Nah.
Y'all should have got me back when I was in high school. I could have did business, but
Gatorade should give us some
Powerade better.
And then we can talk.
I mean,
about
you wanted to give me some money, bro, but I'm not drinking Gatorade. I'm sorry, unless you give me at least $5 million.
But the time bomb.
I don't know why you're looking at me, DK. When I break you off, you're gonna be like, "Oh my God, I'm so glad you said that."
Let's get into the next song by Waffle Fries.
Oh yeah, by yours truly.
Yes, by me. Yes. Waffle Fries. Me and my good friend Miss Kang, art teacher. It was just one of those pure things that just happened just out of the blue.
Organically?
Pretty much, yeah.
Best things, man.
Yeah. No, but she was just playing around, just saying all these crazy sounds, and I just took one of those crazy sounds, just put in the song.
Oh, you sampled the song?
Pretty much, yeah.
I'll be doing. Don't be giving them out the sauce like that. I'll be doing that. You know what I'm saying? He heard our sauce this song the other day. That's what
Yeah, it's me. All I want is all I need is if I had a bad day, I need some. If I'm in a bad mood, I need some. Yeah, hey, I want some. Not vegan. If I had a bad day, I need some. I want some. Yeah, all I want is waffle fries. Are you serious? Yeah, it's a heart attack. Make the ride at 17 go to Chick-fil-A. I don't care how I get it, I need it on delay. I've been raised by lions. I can go toe to toe with the waiting line. It don't matter 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. After it can be an hour, it gon' be devoured. I made it through the line. I could not want to dine on my beautiful waffle fries. It's seductive and golden, my waffle fries. I brought a friend to the party, let the party begin. But hold up, how can this be? Can this be? Why the bagging? How can this be? About to get pissed off. They forgot my Chick-fil-A sauce. All I want is all I need is if I had a bad day, I need some. If I'm in a bad mood, I need some. Yeah.
And we are back.
Oh man.
Here.
With the waffle fries. That got us into a good topic, man.
Yeah.
And I don't know if any of y'all knew who watching the show that Chick-fil-A was originated. The Chick-fil-A sauce.
The sauce, thank you.
Not Chick-fil-A. But Chick-fil-A sauce was originated in Fredericksburg. Fun fact for anybody who didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
I want to make my own sauce.
For real?
If you could make your own sauce, what kind of sauce would you make?
The Mumbo 2.0.
What?
So you a copycat.
Wow.
They already made ranch, so I don't know.
That's your favorite?
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I can make it better.
So wait, so you just put ranch on everything? Yo.
I'm about to say, you ever get ranch on a burger though?
Nah, bro, I don't move crazy like that.
Yeah.
You see
It's
how
good.
I'm dressed? I'm real nice. I'm to the point.
Yeah, see,
Nah,
she with
bro.
me.
Mm-hmm.
No, like, I literally
That's how
took
you doing
But
it?
it's got to be the right ranch. It's got to be the thin.
like Hidden Valley Ranch.
Hidden Valley Ranch.
Yeah, there we
right?
go.
I've had like
Homemade
Chipotle.
I'm there.
ranch.
Okay, I'm there. Yeah.
I've had like Chipotle ranch. I ain't putting no Hidden Valley on
Hidden
my
Valley.
burger.
Hidden Valley.
What's the craziest thing?
I don't eat ranch, but I eat Hidden Valley Ranch.
What's the craziest thing you ever put ranch on?
Oh, nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear because I'm probably gonna think it's crazy.
I mean, like French fries, onion rings.
All right, see, yeah, you tweak it.
I mean,
stuff,
Strawberries.
yeah.
Strawberries. Really?
Not by choice.
Whoa.
I was in a fraternity in college.
What you see?
Story time.
I was in a fraternity in college,
No.
and the fraternity brothers. That's just one of the things that making pledges eat weird things and weird combinations of things. I've had pizza, like Hawaiian pizza, slather a peanut butter on top of it.
That don't sound bad.
They
Actually.
took it easy on you.
Surprisingly not terrible.
Yeah, that don't sound bad.
Where you
actually.
go to school? That went easy.
I'm telling you the stuff that's PG.
Okay. None of us are 13. We're all. We're all. But all right.
No, I'm gonna say no, because like I got a crazy obsession with ketchup. I think everybody knows. Well, he knows that.
What? Yeah.
No, I got a. Everybody in my family knows I have a crazy obsession with ketchup.
Remember we throwing the shows? You was bringing your own hot sauce to the shows.
Yeah, I was, but it wasn't like as deep as ketchup though. Cause I used to put it on everything. Ketchup on grits, eggs, oatmeal, ice cream, birthday cakes.
Ice cream.
Yeah.
Wait,
Birthday.
Wait,
What?
Oh, we still
Yeah.
talking about hot sauce?
Nah, ketchup. I put it in Captain Crunch cereal, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, anything, man.
All right, bro.
Man, now that can't be.
I used to make my own ketchup and Cheeto sandwiches.
Man, now
All
that
right,
can't
please
be good
tell
for
me
the,
we have another topic.
Now that can't be good. Hey, look, that can't be good for the teeth now. So now, what are the worst? What's the worst thing? What's the worst mouth that you ever like seen coming into the?
Don't say mine.
Not yours.
He was so scared for a second. He was like,
yo. You never think about that when you go to like, if I don't know if you
that's what I'm
manly
scared to go
macho
now.
men
Like,
ever went and got a
I'm actually
pedicure
glad-
done, but
I'm glad that we're getting this relationship early.
All
So
right.
I might
I
actually,
love pedicures.
I might take some because I haven't been in years, bro. I've been scared because I don't want them to like be like, damn, this motherfucker does.
yeah, I don't know if
So-
you remembered me, but
right.
First off, like, you should never be made to feel like shamed
Right,
when
right,
you're in
right.
the dental office. And any office that does that to you, just that's not where you need to be.
Yeah.
So I've seen some stuff.
Mm.
I've seen some stuff that
Some hard times.
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
you know, I want to go and thank goodness we're wearing 2 masks now because of COVID. But
Yeah.
wanted to wear 2 masks back
Oh,
in the
yeah.
day.
oh
But
wow.
all various states that people come in. But I think the one thing is we can fix just about anything.
Right. Okay.
But the longer you wait,
Right.
more
yeah,
costs.
Yeah, the more, yep.
So, you know, it's not always the dentistry that's expensive. It's maybe the neglect. So,
Like,
So, Mara, you
I think
ain't been
that's
to a
what-
dentist's office in how long?
Let's see. Well,
When he's
if we're gonna keep it real,
Yo, when somebody starts
if we're gonna
scratching
keep it
their
real,
chest,
I haven't had
for the
insurance. I haven't had health insurance for like a good, what's the one, about 2 years, 3 years now.
but you
So
have
I-
options to pay for stuff without insurance.
Hey.
Hey,
Just saying, I might be taking that route.
Someone get this
All
man
right
some
now.
business class.
Look, I'm telling you right now, since I met you, I'm not going nowhere else. Just know that. I'm not going nowhere else. So, it's coming soon. It's coming soon, because I want to have a nice smile, too, man.
Mark gonna have like 5 cavities.
No, I don't think I
Yo,
got any
chill.
cavities. I don't think I got any cavities. We're going to see, though. We might as well record that and have that on.
I'll vlog it,
on-
yeah.
Yeah, we might as well vlog
Yo,
that.
you mentioned the word
Yeah.
cavity to me. I was like, all right, I'm
I'll
not
come
eating
vlog,
nothing.
yeah.
I said, no, that's never happened to me before, yo.
I've had
That's
them
my
before.
biggest
I've
fear.
had them
I've only had it one time,
bad.
and I got so lucky because it wasn't like I guess big.
Mhm.
So I guess I think so. What's the procedure called when you get somebody that's shot to like try to fix the cavity?
with like that local anesthesia for the numbing.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Because like they numb my tongue and everything.
Root canal?
Speaking of anesthesia, man, the one time I went to the dentist when I was younger, I just remember, right? It was like, okay, they were like, I don't know what I had going on. I had something going on. But they had to put me to sleep. And then, so...
He had to have something serious going on. He pointed to his ears. I was like, wait, you had a toothache of all
No, it was like a
toothaches.
filling. Don't they put you to sleep when they fill your teeth in?
Sometimes for kids, yeah.
Yeah, so like, they were filling in my teeth, and I was already nervous. I was been nervous for the dentist since young. It started since young. So I just remember them saying, all right, count from 100 backwards, and then you're going to be all right.
What, you get to 99?
Yeah, this is like 98. And I remember like being like telling my mom, because she was right there, she's like, you're going to be okay. I'm like, no, this doesn't feel right. like it was my first experience of being high. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, I'm like, whoa, this is different. Like, I was seeing all types of stuff. And it made me not be kind of a little bit worried going to the dentist.
Oh, you was seeing stuff?
You was saying things.
Oh, I thought I seen, you know, the magic school bus back in the day?
You thought you saw Miss Frizzle?
God bless Miss Frizzle. Cruising down Main Street.
I was in space, and all I remember was the dentist was talking around me, and then I just remember just going through this
In
space.
space? I feel like,
magic time bus.
did Miss Frizzle ever take the bus to outer space?
Yeah.
I feel like she did?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
See, now you
missed
set
that.
me up because
The
you're not going to
first
have that much fun if you come to my office.
Yo, you guys should start using that anesthesia for those cleanings.
Come on down to the magic school bus.
Right.
You said what?
And come on down to the magic school bus.
What's messed up is they make you start counting backwards from 100. And I know that every dentist in the world knows you're only going to get to 2 or 3 numbers. Why doesn't it count down from 5?
My
I
countdown was
didn't have
from
that.
10.
I didn't have that, man.
So you never had to get put to sleep for it?
No, I mean, I did as a kid, but like my dentist never did that. She sang Cruella de Vil.
Bro, what?
Yeah, she would have me sing Cruella de Vil from Disney Channel.
Oh, I thought you said she was
You know,
singing.
No, she was singing to me like Cruella de Vil.
Bro, that sounds scary.
Hey, it worked, man.
That sounds different.
I never made past Cruella. I was like, Cruella.
Done. You got 2 syllables.
How old were you?
9.
So your parents was there.
Mm.
That's
I
crazy.
don't know. I might have to go to
Sorry,
sleep
singing
now.
to you?
I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared to just have just people in my. I don't know. It's scary, man. I used to be scared to push my teeth out when they fell out back in the day.
Wait, what?
Your baby teeth.
You forgot to do what?
My baby teeth when they fell out, I was scared to get those out. I used to wait
What do you mean
till I
scared
went
to
the
get them
dentist.
out?
They would be loose. You know how some kids be like, y'all, ain't nothing. I used to be nervous.
I was never friends with those kids. The kids that's tying the string around his
Bro,
shoulder.
some
Closing
kids,
the door.
Bro, it was just like whatever. Like, oh, I just pulled out my loose tooth. Like, right in school, bro. In school. Like, they used to be like, oh.
He really went
I'd be like, what?
Yo, he really.
I was the kid.
He really wanted Tooth Fairy that bad, yo.
Bro, I'm sitting there. I'm waiting till that joint dangling.
Yeah, bro.
I'm like,
I
this shit gonna have to fall out before I. Like,
You sitting around
I
can't
trying to
talk.
mess up.
They like, yo, what's wrong with Jamario? All right.
Oh man.
Let me
Get back to the question.
let me situate.
How can you go back?
All right.
Oh,
Man, it's crazy how my questions that I have written down are flowing with exactly how we're talking about. It's kind of
Oh,
weird. How do you deal with patients that have anxiety?
Okay.
Give him that gas.
That's one way. That is definitely
You're not
one
gonna
way.
give me gas for cleaning though.
No, no.
Exactly.
Some people ask for it, but
I could have asked for it.
it costs extra and insurance doesn't cover it.
Oh,
How much is
insurance.
Well, see, yeah. how
But then
much
you
costs
also wouldn't have had the benefit of my great conversation
Right.
while
Oh,
we're working
of
on
course.
you
We really-
and
yo,
everything else.
That was actually, I was not expecting to have. Bro, they got tools in my mouth. I'm having great conversation. It was very
You
unexpected.
know why dentists are such great conversationalists?
Because
they never get
nobody-
interrupted.
Yeah.
You can't interrupt your dentist.
Yeah.
So, for a fearful patient, I think fear comes from one of 2 things, usually with a dental patient. It usually comes because they went somewhere where they were a kid and had a really bad experience. Or even as an adult. Once you have that bad experience, you're always going to have that anxiety when you walk in. And there's a lot of like triggering things when you walk into a dental office because there's a very specific smell and very specific sounds. So you really, when you go in there, it's unlike going into any other type of office. So kids who, or even like I said, adults who have had bad experiences have a lot of dental anxiety. The other thing that anxiety comes from is just the fear of the unknown. You don't know what we're doing. You can't see what we're doing. And kind of like if you look up in the light, you can see a little reflection. But I think the way to overcome that in patients is really just to have like a really good conversation in terms that the patient can understand and let them know exactly what you're doing, why you want to do it, how it's going to help them, how are they going to feel during, how are they going to feel after. And that goes from whether you're dealing with a kid or an adult. You know, I'm very honest when I work on kids, and I say I use very specific language because words like shots and needles scare you. But if I say I'm going to use medicine and it's called sleepy juice and it's going to just go by your tooth and put your tooth to sleep, I can give a kid an injection and they don't even know they got a shot because they never heard the word. The other thing is be honest with them. You know, if I tell a kid, I'm like, this is going to pinch a little bit, then they know that when I say it's not going to hurt, it isn't. Because I always, you only get to lie to a patient once. So if I tell someone, this isn't going to hurt, don't worry, and then it hurts, then they're never going to believe me again when I say it. So I am honest. I'm like, look, this is going to be uncomfortable. It's going to pinch. But we try to use really specific words with kids so that we can explain what we're doing without really explaining what we're doing.
Okay, yeah. I feel it.
Who has worse mouths? Mouths?
Where's mouths?
I gotta clean that up somehow.
Who has the worst teeth? Like, what you mean?
Yeah, teeth. Yeah, sure. We'll say that.
Okay.
Who has the worst teeth? Children, well, in your experience, children or adults?
So, when kids have a lot of dental problems, it's really a lot of times not their fault. You know, it's what the parents are bringing for them to eat and whether or not they're being told and taught to brush their teeth and being supervised to do it. We do find that baby teeth decay easier than permanent teeth. But we still, at the same time, when you know they're going to fall out, you still need to fill them a lot of times because these back baby teeth you don't lose till you're like anywhere between 10 and 12. So if you've got a cavity when you're 6, we need to take care of it because otherwise it's going to turn into a big hole. A baby tooth can get abscess, they can get a toothache, they can have all the same things that an adult tooth would have. So it's not as much, I think, a matter of like, do kids or adults have better or worse teeth? It really boils down to what are you doing or not doing to take care of your teeth. So sugar intake is at the highest it has ever been, and there's so many hidden sugars in our diets that we don't even know that we're eating. Ketchup, ton of sugar, things like that. But you don't think of it, it's a savory food, so you don't think of it as being sweet. I will say that probably what you drink is more detrimental to your teeth than what you eat. So, and your big things are
Coke.
I know. I'm like, don't want to call anyone out here, but sodas. Energy drinks for sure.
Hey, that's a sweet tea.
Oh, the Mickey D sweet tea. I was just getting ready to say it.
It's probably the worst one, honestly.
More sugar in that than soda.
Look, man.
And I'll give you my soda sugar fun facts if you like them, because I'm all about a fun fact. But so if you think about a can of Coke and you can pour the same size cup of coffee, okay? In order to get as much sugar in that can of Coke in your coffee, you'd have to put 11 teaspoons of sugar in that. And most people, 2 or 3 is a lot, but think of 11 teaspoons of sugar in a can of Coke. The worst soda as far as sugar intake is Sprite. And it's funny because parents always think that that's the safe soda to give your kids because it doesn't have caffeine. It has about 15 teaspoons of sugar in a 12-ounce can of Sprite. So it's more than 1 teaspoon of sugar per ounce. Sports drinks, Gatorade.
That's why they gotta give me 5 mil.
But the thing to do is there's a couple of ways to enjoy your sodas and stuff like that. If you're gonna have your Mickey D sweet tea, have it with your meal. Drink it. If you're gonna have a soda, have it, drink it. But it's that sipping all day long. It's getting that great big gulp, and then you sip on a Mountain Dew all day long. You're constantly bathing your teeth in sugar, and your saliva never has enough time. Every time you take a sip of sugar, something sugary, your mouth, it takes about an hour for your mouth to go from an acidic state back to a normal state. So if you're gonna drink a soda, drink it within that hour and it's done. Don't drink a sip every 30 minutes for 8 hours because then you're demineralizing your teeth or potentially causing tooth decay for 8 straight hours. if that makes sense. So, but it's definitely being careful of what you drink versus what you eat, because that's where you see the most cavities in between the teeth, and sugar drinks are just, the amount of sugar they put in it is just unreal.
So, hope you guys hear that on the show, man. It's more about what you drink and not what you eat.
Yo, that hidden sugars thing is serious. I just found out like a year ago. I'm just like, what? Yo, they put sugar in everything. I'm like, oh, you're putting sugar on chicken? That doesn't seem right.
There's sugar on chicken?
Bro, they put sugar on everything,
sugar
bro.
And spaghetti, I know that too.
There's sugar on everything.
Sugar and spaghetti.
I don't know why people...
Everything. They say it's the crack of like.
It is. Sugar's addictive, and so they put it in everything because then you crave those types of foods.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Like everything.
I wasn't big on
like,
sugar and spaghetti though. I'm sorry.
You said sugar and spaghetti.
I'm sorry. No, I'm just stuck on sugar and spaghetti.
Yeah, cause it's just I don't know. I've tasted it
like natural sugars or like sugar cane.
What are you talking about? People put sugar in spaghetti. Like it gives it a little taste
in the
to
tomato sauce.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about just the noodles.
Yeah,
no, that's kind of crazy.
Well, some people I've seen people make their plate and then put the sugar on top sometimes, but it's
I can't do it. No.
I don't know. It's weird. Yeah. People got different tastes, man.
Wait, what? I don't like sweet and salty.
Sweet and salty. Oh, well, yeah.
I don't like that.
I don't know. It's just not a good combination. Feels like.
Like chocolate covered pretzels.
What's like a weird combination of food you think you got?
Oh, so I guess y'all would never drink peanuts and Coke.
What?
Yeah, it's a
why are you like, no?
It's a Southern thing, man.
Bro, I'm from the South. I don't know what you
Everybody puts
salted peanuts and Coke.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said drinking peanuts and Coke, and I was like,
put the
whoa,
salted
bro.
peanuts in the
and
Coke.
So in the Coke and drink it,
peanuts.
Yeah.
Yo, you're not gonna tell me. That's not.
It's a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing. Yeah.
You just know how passionately I feel. I don't know who y'all know.
I do it. Yeah.
All my years growing
Every now
up
and
in
again.
Tennessee, I never heard nobody putting peanuts inside.
Yeah.
So, according to the National Peanut Federation's website, the practice likely originated in the 20s when workers, instead of using their dirty hands to eat the peanuts, they just
put
poured
drinks,
peanuts in the soda and just...
Yeah.
So it's just to eat peanuts without dirty hands.
Yeah.
Peanuts don't even make... Oh, without...
Because they work in factories and stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Wow. You learn something new every day.
Where were they getting these peanuts from? Because, like, I'll just...
Probably the big barrel they kept next to the door in factories in the 20s.
It's a huge barrel.
Five Guys.
Five Guys.
Five Guys.
Yo.
Oh, man.
Okay, man.
All right, y'all ready for the next song?
Go ahead. Oh, ain't the video?
Oh, yeah, we are supposed to be doing the video. That's right. Young
Shout out to youngshann. Norfolk, right?
Yes, from Norfolk.
I thought it was VA Beach.
Well, VA Beach.
That is VA Beach, ain't it?
They be having their differences in that.
Yeah, they are. I mean, they are. They be fighting like crazy over there.
Yeah, be having their differences.
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
You Stallin. Learn how to pick up when a bad bitch calling. You know, I know. I'm just being honest. You know how I get when the liquor get it talking. I'm just being honest, yeah. All these niggas in my line say you. Can't nobody put me in my feels like you do. Like you do.
again. Lost within, ain't dealing with this act again. Actress ain't dealing with them backwards friends. Standing on the front line, tryna follow trends. Standing on the front line, tryna catch a win. Maybe we can sit back and just catch the wind. Chasing blue skies, never having shady ends. Nigga had to cut ties with them lazy friends. Niggas had to miss meals just to meet my ends. Maybe we can sit back and just catch the wind. Throw away the old times and just make amends.
Make amends, yeah, you know how that go. Pull up on you, talk nice, and you put on a show. For these bitches you don't even know. I had tight and now I gotta let it go. That's just the way it goes.
Steady flexing for these niggas I know.
And you be clocking every move in it shows.
All the time that we
Had
spend,
me lost in the head,
you the reason I can't let go.
So what do I do? Gotta find my way back to you. I throw it all away for you. Just wanna call and clear things up right now, but you stallin'. Learn how to pick up when a bad bitch callin'. You know, I'm just being honest. Yeah. You know how I get when the liquor get it talking. I'm just being honest, yeah.
It's not too many people that can sound like that, especially these days.
Yeah, she has a very soothing voice.
Soothing indeed.
I felt like I was sitting on a cloud. Just being honest.
Yeah, I must say. So, Miss Jen,
Yes.
what is your music preference? What is your favorite artist?
Oh my gosh. So definitely go back to my old, like, teenage years and have to say I'm a big fan of the Smiths, back from the day.
Okay.
I really listen to a lot of different music. Like my kids play a lot of different music, so I listen to what they're playing. I'll do, like, on my XM radio, I go from the Beatles to First Wave to Lithium to whatever. I mean, just all the way classic vinyl, everything. So I like a lot.
Yeah.
Classic vinyl. That nice, warm, crisp.
I know.
I love vinyls.
Makes that actual real sound. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
So what is Dr. Wadiak pulling up to the office listening to in the morning?
Depends on if I'm feeling political and I'm listening to the news, or if I just don't want to hear it, then I'll just click through till I find something I like.
Gotcha. Okay. So it's just throwing it on the shuffle real quick. Yo, shuffle be tripping, bruh. Apple. I don't know what you're doing, but look, man. When I put my phone on shuffle, you're supposed to play stuff that I like. I don't know why I have to skip like 50 times and multiple of the same song. I don't know if they're paying you guys to like get thrown back in my shuffle, or what it is, but shuffle be tweaking sometimes, and it makes me.
I woke up this morning in a good mood because I was listening to Randy Newman.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I was about to say, we're lost here, bro.
Toy Story. Toy Story?
What about Toy Story?
No. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. No?
Oh, yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
I would love to see Randy Newman. I would love to see him in concert one day.
Okay.
Oh, wait. That's the person who sang that song?
Yeah, Randy Newman.
You got a friend in me.
Wow. See, this guy right here, Brandon, knows everything about
You got
me.
a friend in me.
I'm trying to tell you. So, let's get to some new music that dropped. A lot of times we talk about the music that came out during the week.
The Bieber?
Yeah, Justin Bieber. One of the first people that is on the new music. I didn't get a chance to listen all the way through. Did you get a chance to listen to it?
No, I forgot it came out. I ain't listened to it yet.
Yeah, I listened to one song. I'm interested in this song. What is it? It's Peaches. It's got Daniel Caesar.
There you go, yeah. That's all I heard is Peaches.
Yeah, I've been playing the heck out Let's see. What's so funny?
Nothing, man. Continue.
What's so funny? Go ahead, sir. Take.
They couldn't them peaches yummy, 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 yummy.
I'm just saying.
That's 2 different songs, right?
Yo, wait, what? Hey, they fit together though.
Oh my gosh.
So none of us listened to it. Did you listen to it?
I have not.
I figured you weren't about to.
Nah, because
everybody
was
listening
just
to the new Bieber.
Nah, because everybody was just mad because everybody's. I guess he earned a title, the Prince of Pop.
I mean, is he not?
Who told him that?
I don't know. I don't know about that.
What?
Yeah, they're saying Bieber pretty much became like the new Prince of Pop.
Bro, this is the first time I ever listened to a Justin Bieber album, and I didn't even listen to the whole thing.
I mean, hey,
Justin Bieber came off the gate like with people not liking it.
I mean, he got Belieber. Hey, them Beliebers are strong though. So I mean,
yeah, that is true.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know.
No, shout out to you, Bieber. But
shout out to Bieber, man.
I mean, I like Bieber's music, so I can't really say nothing. So
I don't be on that vibe. I don't know what vibe he's on.
I like the way he makes his. I'm just a fan of all music, man.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Well.
No, he makes great music. I'm just not throwing it on in my environment.
But I like to give everything a chance.
Yes.
I may not sit there and rock everything because not to sound conceited or anything, but I think I should probably just be spending most of my time listening to myself. Most of the time.
You do.
But
that's pretty effed up.
I mean, look, I have my. I listen outside stuff. Cause I send you stuff all the time when I'm, in my mode. But for the most part, you gotta listen to yourself as an artist, because you gotta make sure your stuff is good. And I could bother Crook like, yo, that verse, I gotta fix that jump. You know what I'm saying? And then Crook's like, yo, man, you did that jump like 20 times. All it's gonna do is, what I mean? Or he's bothering me like, yo, gotta fix that. Perfection.
Yeah, bro. Don't try to make a song around me, cause I'm calling it out.
Yeah.
Because I'm a perfectionist. I'm sorry, bro.
Gotta be a perfectionist.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I don't know what you said, bro.
That's like in your field. You can't be you can't have any imperfection when you're working on someone's mouth.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just mess up. You gotta know what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, just like with music, you can't necessarily put out a song that's got messed up verse and you're off beat or something, You gotta fix all that.
You ever mess up somebody's teeth?
That's kind of a broad thing to say. Messed up somebody's teeth. I've not always done everything perfectly, but I will always go back and fix it if a patient has an issue or anything like that. But I am a perfectionist.
Yeah.
Like, I spend a lot of. Sometimes I have to get up from my patient and walk away because I'll just get so much tunnel vision trying to make everything.
Get into. My fault to cut you off again. But the one thing I wanted to get into was you said you've been doing it for 21 years. Do you think that because I played a lot of soccer, and I'm a firm believer in, like, to get good at something, you have to be able to do the 10,000 hour theory. So do you feel like for the 21 years doing everything over and over again, do you feel like that is almost muscle memory to you now?
It is definitely muscle memory.
Right.
100%. Like, things that, at the beginning of my career when I would go to do it, I'd get nervous before I do it because I think, what if I don't do a good job? What if there's a problem? We're in sort of healthcare, but it's also customer service. A lot of what we do is cosmetics, so it's a matter of I have to deliver a product that the patient is going to be happy with when they look at it. So even now I still get a little nervous when I do a big cosmetic case because I think, I think skill-wise I'm fine. I can do it, but can I give the patient what they want?
Right.
And so talking about expectations is always really important. Managing expectations.
I can relate to that. I've been bothering Crook this last month. Like, man, I'm not liking the way I'm sounding right now. I feel like we're not going to be at the certain, where I need to be. You know what I mean? Like, that always comes with it because you're like, you always want to make sure that you're performing your best, so you're always going to be nervous at certain times, regardless of how much work you put in. You always want to beat yourself.
Right, for sure, man.
I almost feel like if you don't get nervous, then you're not in your heart's not in it.
Yeah. I feel like
you gotta if you get nervous, then it means you care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like people lie when they say they're not nervous.
Oh yeah, that's true.
There's no way that you're about to get on stage in front of like 50,000 people.
Oh yeah, Eric, you're gonna always
just saying. You know me.
Yeah, especially sometimes maybe you ever ran into like a customer that's like some customers are real like tough to deal with. I go through that in this business. I've gone through that working at Walmart. You know what I mean? Like, they're real, like, how do you deal with customers that are real, you know?
What is it tough to deal with a patient for you?
So going back to like managing expectations, just making sure that people know, like, this is the technology and this is what we can do. But sometimes, I mean, there's no such thing as perfection.
Right.
We get as close to it as we can. You know, I've had patients say they want their teeth whiter, so we do something that makes them whiter, and it's as white as a piece of printer paper. But in their mind, it's not white enough. So that's when you have to look. This is as white as we can get. If we go any whiter, you're gonna be blue. Like, you know. So being able to talk to people, and I try to have that conversation ahead of time.
Right.
Because I feel like if you do it afterwards, you're sort of backpedaling. It sounds like you're making excuses. So I try and say, like, what are your expectations? What do you want out of this? You know, can I make this perfect? I don't know if I can make it perfect, but I can get you to 97, 95%. And that's, you know, but there are people where that 3%, they're gonna nitpick at that. So
Right.
Yeah, it's always tough to balance that because you never know who's going to walk in those doors. You never know who's going to want your services. And it's different type of people in the world. So, got to balance that. Like, how do you also balance, like, the workers and things like that? Like,
So I have to say that I think we have, and I'm being biased or whatever, we have the best staff. I mean, we have people who have worked there with us since the beginning. Most of our staff have been there over 15 years. And typically the reason why people leave is because they either sort of retire out of whatever they're doing in dentistry or they move. So we have a staff, they know the patients, they know their job, and I have always, so Derek and I are the business owners of the practice. We're the dentists that own it, but we don't ever treat people, we don't have like an employer-employee relationship. I look at every single person in that office that they're my colleague. So even though they didn't go to dental school, or they have a different job, maybe they're working at the front desk, maybe they're just working on, you know, keeping things together in the sterilization area. Doesn't matter what position you're in, you are an integral part of our team, and you're a colleague. And I think that makes a big difference.
It does,
because you don't treat people like they work for you, they work with me. And it's that little bit of sort of semantics, but to actually do it and treat people like that makes a big difference.
Right. And you can feel that in the energy when you walk into the office.
Oh, yeah.
It feels like a
family. It goes both ways for the patients and the employees.
Right.
Already I feel comfortable. Like I said, I'm not going to no other dentist. So, and I'm already feel comfortable. Like, already I'm going to walk in. Even just meeting you, I feel like your workers are going to have the same exact attitude, so I feel comfortable going
And the patients feel that. Like, my assistant that I work with, Cassie, I like her. Like, she's great at her job, but I really like her. I care about her. I care about her family. I care about her chickens. I know that sounds crazy, but you talk about how do you get up through a patient that's nervous. I put Cassie, I push play on Cassie and say, talk about your chickens. And she's got stories. I mean, you don't realize that having chickens is like a reality TV show. They have all this chicken drama and everything else.
Right.
But we start talking about it, and then the patient forgets what's happening. They start listening to our conversation, and next thing you know, the appointment's over. A lot of times the biggest complaint I get was, wow, I really wanted to jump in and talk with you, but I couldn't. I just had to listen.
I was telling him, she was, I don't even know what it's called. Was it polish? That's what she was doing to my teeth, right? So she's putting the, the tools. I forgot what they're called, but she's putting the tools in my mouth, and they're like sucking the water out or whatever. She's asking me questions about everything we have going on here. And then I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to talk, because, all this stuff in the mouth. And then she's just like, she keeps pulling out and pulling it out and pulling it out. Because, we were just genuinely having, a whole conversation. And she still, I was like, dang, she did that in, 15 minutes or, something super fast. But I wanted to ask you, what are some pros and cons to owning a business with your spouse? Hell, gee. Don't go too crazy. Don't go too crazy.
Well, you have to live together and you have to work together.
Yeah.
So we see each other a lot. Although when we are at the office, we're usually pretty busy doing our own thing. So I think the biggest pro with working with my spouse is he and I have kind of developed through the years. We figured out what we were good at and realized that no one person can be good at everything. Yeah. So we found the things that we liked and that we were good at and tried to become great at it. So we can offer comprehensive care in our practice. You don't have to go to an oral surgeon to get your tooth out or an implant placed or go to an endodontist for the root canal or an orthodontist for your Invisalign. We try and make it so that our patients can get whatever their dental needs are met there. So there are things that he's really good at that I don't like to do. I don't like to do root canals. I don't like to do extractions. I don't like to place implants. He'd be happy if he did that all day.
Right.
Where I like to do cosmetics. I like to do Invisalign. I like to do other things that are, even making people dentures and things like that. So we're able to kind of work together, but we don't ever step on each other's toes. If anything, we kind of work on patients as a team.
Right.
Would you say that's like the biggest thing that helps you guys out is the patients?
Just being able to have a sort of a even split of the labor, and I think just knowing that at the end of the day, we've been able to give the patients exactly what they needed and didn't have to send them in the car, going to 3 different specialists. It saves patients a lot of money too, because things are typically more expensive when you go to the specialists.
So what do you think, what are some traits that you feel like you would need to be successful at dentistry?
All right, so I say this all the time, but if I was on the admissions committee at the dental school, the first question I would ask in an interview of anyone is, have you waited tables?
Okay.
And if they have not waited tables, I don't know how much further the interview would go. And I tell you that because I waited a lot of tables. In college, in dental school, a lot of tables. I worked at you name it, I worked there.
Builds that customer
But what
service.
it does is if you've ever waited tables before, you know that your section, you'd have to deal with each table individually, but you also have to make sure everyone's water glass is full. So when we have 11 rooms in our practice, and I may be only working out of 1 or 2 rooms, but as an owner, I need to make sure I know that everybody's water glass is full as I'm walking around. Is there a patient that hasn't been gotten back yet? Or is there a problem down the hallway? Is somebody, is someone having an issue that maybe I have to step into? So it's that ability to multitask and also always making sure that the patient has whatever they need before they have to ask for it.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's my stand. Wait, you want to go to dental school? Learn how to wait tables. Then you can own your own practice because you'll be taking care of everybody.
Yeah. So what's like the daily routine when you go into work and then leave from work?
So every day my schedule's a little bit different. Sometimes we just have emergencies on our schedule. Somebody calls, they've broken a tooth, they have a toothache, they're having an issue. Sometimes I know I have fillings or I'm going to do like crowns or caps or some cosmetic work. So I have my normal schedule. But in addition to my schedule, we have hygienists who clean teeth.
Okay.
So they have to be checked by a doctor. So we have to figure out how to, when they need an exam, we need to go down the hallway and check on them and see if that patient has any dental needs that they need to come back for. So you have your schedule, but your schedule never kind of ends that way. People call, they need to be pushed in, people cancel, a lot of things change. So you really have to be able just to kind of shift, pivot, and go with the flow.
Right. Okay. I feel like maybe we should shoot like a day in the life.
Yeah,
I feel like that may be a cool idea.
Slap that around the channel. I like having things on I want to have more things on the channel where not only do we have the guests come in, let's also do like the day in life with them, so you get to see what is really going on, so you can actually paint the picture of what we're talking about.
Like that's what we're working on now.
When you start your Invisalign, if you want to videotape it, because it's cool. We use a digital scanner. You don't have to take impressions, so we scan your teeth.
Okay.
Scanner takes 6,000 pictures a second, and it makes a 3D model of your teeth. It has a simulator on it, so we can do like a before and after right there on the computer. It's pretty cool just to see how that thing works.
We could do something, put together like a whole little video of the experience.
Oh yeah.
We'll get a video of you coming in for your first appointment.
Oh yeah,
now
for
that
sure.
you're coming in.
That's gonna be comedy.
Am I gonna
like
be? Are we allowed to come together and so I can record that?
As long as you have permission.
Oh yeah.
From
Wait.
you?
And well, from each other.
Oh, I was like, wait.
He has to give you permission
you
to
should.
videotape him.
Oh.
There's all kinds of laws about that.
Hey, I'm a family right now.
Hey, look,
Hey,
man.
tell him right now.
Hey, we going.
Oh, wait, let me put up something
We're
aggressive.
gonna probably go viral with me in there. I'm gonna be scared, though. I ain't gonna lie.
That's how you know. Yo, you talk to Cassie, like she said.
Cassie.
Yo, you're gonna.
That's
you're
all
gonna-
you need.
She'll be like, oh my gosh, you're CEO. Shout out to Cassie or Cassie.
Chickens.
I have her shirt
Oh,
for
yeah.
Oh my God, she loves the T-shirt. Did she tell you that?
No, she did not.
I don't
But
want to go
I get the
anywhere with
vibe.
Cassie. We go to dental meetings, and she goes to every single booth.
Mm-hmm.
You have a she loves
Oh,
T-shirts.
yeah.
She's asked anywhere we go to vendors. She wants their
we'll have
T-shirts.
Plenty of T-shirts.
We
We'll have
have
plenty of
T-shirts.
merchandise that actually brings
We
me
have
into our
more
next
over
ad.
there for you
Yeah.
to take back. What size do you wear?
Medium to small, depending.
Well, we got some of everything, and then
Okay.
the rest you can
Okay.
take
Alright.
to.
Well,
I don't know what Cassie wears.
That definitely brings me to the next ad. We have all our shirts, the sweatshirts, all the face masks, the all that on teespring.com. Go to gmonteespring.com and you can get all that there. Yes. So before we get into the song, because EK is not.
You know, one thing I want to ask, like,
Go ahead, bro.
after the job is done for the day and whatnot, what do you do to, like, decompress? Do you read, like, a book or anything? Or?
I do read a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I love to read. If it's nice, I like to go for a walk because that just kind of clears my mind.
Mm-hmm.
I go home and binge watch a lot of TV.
Yeah.
What you been watching?
I'm watching Shameless right now.
See, no, because I'm getting started.
I had never watched it, and
Yeah, see.
we just started a few months ago, but we are
Mm-hmm.
powering through it. We are on season 10.
Okay.
Season
Oh,
10.
you're in the last season. Okay.
Okay,
No, I think there's 11.
There's 11. No, there's
It's
10.
still going on,
There's 10.
right?
They didn't drop another one.
I'm watching.
Not yet. Not yet.
Nah, hold on. Fact check real quick. Cause
Yeah.
if they have 11 now,
Yeah, because I'm just starting Shameless. I just
Are
finished
you?
Dexter. I just finished Dexter, so yeah.
man, I'm jealous, y'all. I went back and rewatched it again, yo.
Yeah.
Before
Shameless
they
is
came out.
good.
With
Yeah, okay. See, I'm take your word for it.
My shows for sure.
There's 11. When did this come
What
out?
show am I watching now?
Yeah.
Oh, I like 911.
Which one?
I don't know.
Dallas or-
not Dallas? I like the regular.
Someone with Angela Bassett.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I
Angela
like that.
Bassett.
Yeah, number one.
That's my show.
Angela Bassett? Like Tyler Perry Meet the Browns, Angela Bassett? Stella got her groove back, Angela Bassett?
Mm-hmm.
She's in a police show?
No, she's
Isn't she the police officer?
No, she's no, is she?
Yeah, she's a police officer.
Okay, yeah, she is. Okay,
It's
she's
about firefighting. Basically.
Yeah, but say yeah, but
But, like,
firefighters.
I like that
Oh,
show.
this just
because
season came out.
Yeah.
Oh, there is 11.
No, see, I be watching a lot of stuff. Like I was watching another show on Showtime, with Jim Carrey. Cause he plays like he's like Mr. Rogers or something like that.
Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, he plays like a Mr. Rogers looking like character, looking like or whatever.
You mean a Mr. Rogers movie?
have Showtime.
But he acts like him like in real life though. I forgot.
That's because he's balling out of control. You could tell who's rich out here.
I love Jim Carrey though.
Before we get
Definitely a favorite actor. My favorite comic actor.
Your
Before we get into
favorite
the
comic.
next song, yo,
Favorite comic actor.
have y'all? I'm pretty sure y'all haven't heard Benny the Butcher.
No, bro.
I have.
Did you hear him? The last project?
No.
See,
Bro, I ain't listening to no projects.
Well,
Sorry, Benny.
Benny, he put out a good project.
Bro,
I
do
like that.
you know what I've been listening to for the last month and a half?
Me.
What?
Besides Take,
Yeah.
I've been listening to Britney Spears,
Oh.
Jazz,
Wow.
NSYNC Christmas album. Like I'm all over the place right now.
This is getting real
Definitely
freaky,
not in the range of Benny.
yeah, definitely not really Benny.
Well, you know, Benny, of course, was talking about that same stuff he be talking about, man. I like Benny, man, because, you know, I like that style of rap, you know.
I wasn't.
The drug dealer rap.
That, and I just like back to the lyrics, man. He's
I was
a
doing
lyrical dude.
Pink Floyd too.
You keep
Sorry.
saying this thing about lyrics. There's
Here we
no
go.
songs that's out
Here we
without
go.
lyrics on
Here
it.
we go. I'm talking about writing lyrics. I'm talking about writing intricate bars, double entendres, telling a story, things like that.
So how do you know the bars are intricate? Because I bet you go back and you go listen to all your favorite artists and favorite songs, and you be getting bars that you didn't even. I'm still processing Wayne bars from 10 years ago.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
So how you know the bar's not intricate? Maybe you just sleeping on a bunch of bars that you.
I mean, that is something. But I know from the new music out that I've been hearing, some of the new music.
Say some names. Come on, name drop somebody.
I'm not going to name drop nobody.
Go ahead, name drop
I'm
somebody.
not a hater as far as music is music.
It sounds like a hate over there.
But sometimes if we're trying to talk about some of the best artistry and some people who are the best rappers, if you're talking about lyrically putting words together and things like that, then it's a different category.
Let's look up the definition of rapping.
There you go.
I just want to, you know, I'm big on the meaning of words. I feel like people the way our language is. People just
you should know the exact meaning of a word for sure.
Rap, strike a hard surface. Oh wow.
Strike a hard surface.
Whoa. That says rap. Okay, that's the first definition.
Did you say rap music?
It means to. Hold on, bro. Rap. It means to strike a hard surface with a series of rapid, audible blows. And then the second definition of it
that's Aussie clean.
is to talk or chat in an easy and familiar manner.
Jive.
See? Easy and familiar manner.
So, as the best rappers, probably wouldn't be talking about Playboy Cardi.
No. Hey, Scott.
Scott, hello.
So,
how you doing, buddy?
I'm good, bro.
You need your teeth done, bro?
Yeah.
When are you coming on the show, too? And if you need Invisalign.
Shit.
Scott break.
Whenever y'all invite me on.
Hey, man.
Bro, you're the hardest man to get a hold of.
Bro, all y'all got my phone number. I like the hat, though.
You don't pick up your phone.
And he lives here. You just get in touch with me.
I literally live here.
All right, see, they talk crazy for the camera. They're not trying to get in touch with people. Anyway.
Also, when I poke my head in here, don't let it distract you from your podcast.
Oh no, you're like a guest here.
Yeah, bro.
That people know you.
What's the niche?
They know you from the live podcast.
Bye, Scott.
See ya.
That was our annual Scott break.
Oh yeah.
Give me a break.
So, you look like you have something there for yourself.
I was gonna get into the next song, but EK left again. So we can keep on moving. I have another artist that I was looking up and I was going to listen.
Is it Hannah Montana?
No. DDG and OG Parker. There's this one particular song, Impatient, with Corey Leroy. Corey Leroy is making some noise out here.
Cause she's Benzino's daughter.
Who's daughter?
Benzino? I don't know.
Source Magazine.
Yeah.
The one that beat with Eminem.
He has a daughter.
I thought Eminem's daughter was Haley.
Dude, you're...
Wait, Eminem?
Wait, no, not Eminem.
Benzino.
Oh, I got it.
No, because I was telling him that Benzino was beefing with Eminem back in the day.
Oh.
That's why I got
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into the next song. What's the next song? Yeah, it's the one man take.
Oh, hey, this is my song.
God in the
This is,
angel. It's my hey.
That's all the introduction I need there.
Hey, man, try to tell you, man.
I do like this song.
Y'all ain't ready.
I'm only asking for honesty. I'm only asking for loyalty. I'm only asking for you to be.
Okay, Joe, that's fine. I wanna bask in your light, baby. Yeah. I wanna walk in the garden of angels. Yeah. I'ma give you all my love, baby. Yeah. Just let me walk with you in the garden of angels. Yeah, in the garden of angels. Yeah. In the garden of angels. I'ma give you all my love, baby. Yeah. Just let me walk with you in the garden of angels. Me. What is your name when you came with? Girl, I can see your heart on your sleeve, ain't wanna leave. But you stuck and you trapped because of that nigga you came with. And I swear I don't love you, girl. Baby girl, I could give you the world. What you want? I got diamonds and pearls. And let me walk through your garden. Let me bask in your light, let me die young. Girl, come on with it.
wanna be alone with him. Guess so why you on the phone with him? Girl, now why you wanna pose with him? Girl, you know you super fine. Yeah, you hot just like them Takis. That's why I put some ice up in your mouth. Yeah, like you talking about some hockey. Yeah, I'm only asking for honesty. I'm only asking for loyalty. I'm only asking for you to be you. I wanna bask in your light, baby. Yeah. I wanna walk in the garden of angels. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'ma give you all my love, lady. Yeah, yeah. Just let me walk with you in the garden of angels. Yeah, in the garden of angels. Yeah, yeah, yeah. In the garden of angels. I'ma give you all my love, lady. Yeah, yeah. Just let me walk with you in the garden of angels. I'ma give you all my love, lady. Just let me walk with you in the garden of angels.
He is back. How long we been on, EK?
Hour and 30.
Oh wow,
Whoa,
it's our longest episode. Oh wow, we've been having fun. I didn't
Yo,
even
he
realize
got no
that.
signal or nothing. We
This
just
is gonna be a double.
Oh yeah.
You got this.
there you go.
one,
You
too.
have part
Yeah.
1 and part 2.
Oh shit. All right. So let me get through one little bit of piece of.
And we
what
got the
got here.
fellow fast track
You know what I
real
mean?
questions.
Oh yeah, the fast
We
track
got a little-
questions
we got a
too.
little-
We got a couple things to get through.
For y'all.
But I want to talk about one thing that happened that everyone's been talking about, the Sweetie situation.
The what?
The Sweetie situation.
The what?
Sweetie and Quavo.
So,
Sweetie.
Who that?
The
You know, bro.
Not messing with you.
I was about to say,
Come on, man. You know about all these other people. But all right, so look,
what would you call her style of music?
Pretty.
honestly, that's a whole nother conversation. We don't
Pretty
got
girl
time
music.
for.
Well,
But I was
if
gonna say-
you're not probably familiar with her. She's like have
She's
you heard
in
of
the
the
Cardi B
Migos?
category.
The
The Migos?
Yeah.
for the name.
Yeah, it's like a group of 3 brothers
Mhm.
rapping all popular and stuff.
They ain't brothers.
One of them, this is
2 of them are brothers and
their
one's
girlfriend.
uncle.
Uncle.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is right.
Quavo's Offset's uncle.
Yeah, that is right. That is right. But yeah, they're like a rap group basically, and then one of the
Yeah.
guys is a rap group. Is it Quavo?
What?
Quavo?
Quavo, yeah.
Yeah,
Quavo and
Quavo's
Sweetie.
dating this girl named Sweetie.
Was.
What was? Sorry. So basically, Sweetie pretty much ended up calling it off with Quavo. You know, basically saying, well, long story short, she goes on a show with the ex-boyfriend, right?
Okay.
The ex-boyfriend's on the show. That he's giving her googly eyes. She's talking crazy. She, says some. I don't want to be too descriptive, but
I don't know why you're looking at me.
I'm gonna say, yeah. I'm gonna say.
it's cool to say.
It's cool to say.
Okay. So basically, she said that she wanted to have a threesome with 2 men, right?
Uh-huh.
So Quavo, being in the rap game, the masculinity, of course, he can't let that slide. Not on camera.
Right.
So he said, you're not the girl I thought she was going to be. She said, I've been gone with your cheating ass.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, pretty much. Been like that, you know what I'm saying? Another thing I want to talk about, right?
I mean, that's the one thing about music. You're trained not to be in a relationship.
I be thinking they're in relationships just to promote their music.
Yeah.
But, damn, I shouldn't have said that.
Man, if you don't know that by now, bro.
Hey, look, I'm in this game. That's why I can't be talking about that stuff. But anyway, so look.
Okay.
She basically got a Bentley or a truck, Rolls Royce or some expensive truck.
Something we can't afford yet.
Yeah, something I can't afford yet.
Yeah.
Well, no, I can afford that.
Will afford
manifestation.
Will.
Manifestation. I'm a billionaire. Anyway,
I
so
love being a billionaire, but it's another podcast. Yeah, we could
Yeah,
become
we're
a
gonna
billionaire
talk about
podcast.
that
where we talk
becomes
about
in the money. That's in the money conversation.
Of course.
So basically, she gets like a Rolls Royce or something from him that he bought, leased it or whatever. He says, since we're broken up, you got to give me that back. So do you think that if a person gives you a gift in a relationship, that you have to...
Hold on. Not just a gift.
Oh, the car. Yeah,
$250,000 car.
$250,000 car.
Yeah, I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. Look,
I get the tires back.
If I give you a $250,000 car, but it does got her name in it, and the seats and all that. So,
Yeah.
So
Quit getting that back.
take it out. It don't cost that much to get stitching taken out.
Yeah.
What's the most expensive gift you gave a girl?
Yo, why you doing stuff like that? You be
Just
trying to put
asking.
people on the spot, bro. Like,
Just a question.
calm down. What if I was broke? Yeah. Well,
I
I got her McDonald's at one time. She didn't eat off the value menu.
I think I spent like almost $2,000.
You know what the best gift you could give a girl
It's
is?
like grown man gift.
Invisalign.
Yo, you gotta make sure you talk to her about it right, you know?
Yeah.
Just in case she doesn't think. If she already think her teeth messed up, if she already think her teeth messed up, you good.
That's a sensitive.
But
That's
if
a
she
sensitive
thinks she
conversation.
cool, what you just gonna come with the? You're just gonna come with the.
That's a
Got
very,
you something.
Yeah, that's a very sensitive conversation.
That's kind of
But
messed up.
Before we get on out of here, Miss Jen, do you got anything to say?
It's open-ended. I don't know. First of all, it's been great. I've had fun with you guys. So
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you. I appreciate it. And I think just as far as people need to understand that taking care of your mouth is just as important as taking care of any other part of your body. It's health care.
Yeah.
So when you have an unhealthy mouth, you can have health issues with your body, and it can make you sick. Don't wait if you've got something going on, because it's usually cheaper to fix it when it's little than when it's big.
Yep.
Yeah.
And where can people, if they want to find out more about Invisalign and things you guys do, or set up an appointment, how do they contact you?
So if you want just basic information about Invisalign, Invisalign.com is the main website, and you can kind of go and learn a little bit more about the technology and the process. Our office is Fredericksburg Dental Associates. We are located behind Mary Washington Hospital. Our back of our office kind of looks at the ER there of the main hospital. Phone number is 540-373-0602 if you want to make an appointment. And FDAdental.com if you want to look us on our webpage.
And let them know that we sent you, so we can keep track.
If you let them know that they sent you and you want to do Invisalign, I'll give you 10% off and a free consultation.
Hey.
You know, we might have to run that ad again a couple times. Just say they know.
Just take the audio.
Tell them Tick sent you.
Yeah, you know. And
I'm about to say, man, we're gonna put you on the spot. What was the most expensive you spent on a girl?
We don't want to get into that.
Yeah, we don't, bro. Yeah,
We already said we're at
episode
hour 40.
Yeah.
And look, and I'm about to start. If y'all want JLD to start,
He's trying to get into the Patreon.
Thank you. That's exactly what I'm getting into. If you guys want to hear more about JLD's stories and his women and escapades, you gotta pay $2, $2.99 to be exact.
It'll be nice and cheap.
Yes,
because YouTube's not gonna monetize us for talking about.
Because I have a lot of stories, you know what I'm saying? You don't become this wise without doing a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man.
Oh, I started the rhyme. You don't become this wise without doing the crime. That was bad. All right.
Yeah, well,
whoa, don't live
that should never be in a rhyme in the song.
Well, it wasn't gonna be in the song. That was just a little poetry.
Don't do the time because you crying. It's life, and I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. On that note,
Y'all got anything else to say before we get out of here?
I think y'all need to just. I don't know.
we need counseling.
I don't know what's going on. I'm glad we can edit. I'll just say that. I'm glad we have post edit.
Ain't no edits.
Yeah, ain't no edits.
Yeah, I'm about to say
We did
This
good
is a
today.
good show, man.
We did good today.
Yeah, it was
Oh
fun.
man.
Yo,
All right, let's
don't
get up out of
I
here,
don't even
man.
think we cussed.
No.
Oh, we have an outro.
No, I think I might have.
This is rare.
You already played all the songs?
No.
Yep.
Oh dang.
We did? All right.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, well look, let's just get on out of here then.
Oh, yeah, you can send on Brix. That's right.
Oh yeah, I didn't see
We have
that.
another song.
Yeah, let's play Brix. Let's play Brix and get out of here.
No, we good, man. We good. We out,
You
man.
sure? Are you sure?
That'll be the last song.
Yeah, let's play the Brix, man.
I could do the post edit.
They're not gonna see us on the screen.
Oh.
Just gonna play a song.
Alright, true.
Yo, he don't want you to have your shine, bro. And I produced it. Why you hating?
I'm not hating, man.
We let you
I'm
listen
pretty
to
sure Crook doesn't care. You know, he's gonna get a percentage of whatever I do.
I know.
Crook getting half of everything. I already told him.
Okay, let's go. Let's try to make it 3 hours.
Yeah. We gotta let the fake shit earn. She walk around with niggas, that's what all cap. She like to talk to keyboards, no facts. And I've been aware of false habits. She roll around with niggas not savage. They're hoping that he hold all your baggage. These bitches that be hurt all the time. Yeah, I don't like to get them on my line. And I don't even care, you a dime. Yeah, bad bitch. And she from Dallas, she a maverick. Take her around the world like an atlas. And tell your fake friends they is average. I take her out to Paris. They tell they are not, they gotta marry. Right in a room, left, right, and a better flower. Yeah. She only got 24 hours. I treat my life like I'm Jared Bauer. She like the way I'm getting to the money. She call me Green Bay like a Packer. Yeah. Call me Bruce Wayne, dealing with her moose swings. Yeah. Take another trip. No, I found a new thing. She walk around with niggas, that's what all cap. She like to talk to keyboards, no facts. And I've been aware of false habits. She roll around with niggas not savage. They're hoping that he hold all your baggage. These bitches that be hurt all the time. Yeah, I don't like to get them on my line. And I don't even care, you a dime. Yeah, she walk around with niggas, that's what all cap. She like to talk to keyboards, no facts. And I've been aware of false habits. She roll around with niggas not savage. They're hoping that he hold all your baggage. These bitches that be hurt all the time. Yeah, I don't like to get them on my line. And I don't even care, you a dime. Yeah.